7 seconds, 8 seconds. Time is flying by. Oh, making scallops and fries tonight. I couldn't turn down coming on here and just saying hi. I got one person with their eyeball in the room. Hello to you. Scallops and fries is something we don't have a lot. We have fries probably too often, but the scallop part and Dano. Hi, Dano. Dano? Dano. I like Dano. That's probably wrong. But to you, I got my scallops back here. I'll probably take you for a walk in a second, but there's some beauties. I probably lay them on out. You know, I don't know if you can see them though, because they're not that different than the paper towel. We don't have any zoom mode yet, do we? There, Haps. By the way, Haps, congratulations. You're the big boy on the block for me, anyway. This is where John Cooks will broadcast from all two people in the room. Usually do better. If you don't know me, I did really good on Periscope. It's just me and Haps. We got maybe a dozen or so shows now, something like that. Computer, stop annoying me in the background. The music is. Sometimes I like to talk low. It makes you listen. Then I get loud. And we don't like that. People don't like loud. No. Too much loud in our life. Too much light pollution for us people that like looking at space. Oh, God. I'm in a Portal 5 zone. If you know anything about, I'm sorry, Bortle, would it be? Portal 5 zone. Worse is no visibility at 10, no obstruction whatsoever, a 0. There's not a lot of those around the U.S. You got to go way away from places to get anywhere near. Even a 3 is a tough number, and I'm a 5. But some neat stuff happening in the sky right now. You sky people should really check out what's happening this month. I don't want to get into all that stuff. It is a cooking show after all. So my wife Tracy, who does cook with me sometimes here, she hasn't really. I don't believe she has on Haps. I'm not sure. A lot of shows elsewhere. We had I had around 400 cooking shows total. I believe that was the number. I erased tons of them over at Periscope. Tons of them, and a lot of them were repeat shows. I mean, how many scallops and fries am I going to hang up there? By the way, these will be twice cooked fries. It's the only kind of fries I'm going to have with $14 a pound scallops, something like that. My hands are clean. Well, I touched my phone. I don't know how clean my phone are. How clean my phone are. But I'll pick up a couple. Save myself a trip. There we go. There's the scallops. Oh, the scallops. Don't drop these babies. Oh my God. Nice size. Very nice size. And they do shrink up a little bit. Always got to remember that. Scallops do tighten up a little bit. But you're the master of your scallops. I mean, when it gets right down to it, shrimp, stuffless shrimp, crab meat, things like that. Crab meat. If you buy crab meat in the cans, claw or whatever you might like, jumbo lump, something like that, right? You buy that. It's already been pre-steamed and everything else is cooked. You're just adding it to it. For my coworkers, right before I retired back at the end of December, a month earlier, a coworker retired, and I promised him forever I was going to make clam chowder for him. He wanted New England clam chowder. Something I don't make a lot of is New England chowder. I tend to like Manhattan, which is, a red sauce, tomatoes, whole canned tomatoes, plum tomatoes crushed up in there, and tons of thyme. Really brings out the flavor all the time. It's so good in that. But anyway, I ended up making this a three seafood chowder thing. There was crab meat, there was shrimp, and there was scallops. I believe there was the third one was scallops. It was really good. And 6 of you now. Hello to you. Going on a little bit of a pledge drive here for new members. So if you have not subscribed and you're watching more than 5 minutes, I got a point there. More than 5 minutes, I ask you to please subscribe. If you don't like me later, throw me away. It's okay. I get all over the place. So my wife's shopping, Tracy. Started talking about her. I'll go back to there. Picking up a ham for tomorrow. Neither one of us even want to look at a turkey. And the other options, I mean, we could have gone prime rib. Prime rib would have been nice. But we just had Thai food. Not that is it's hugely different than ham, but We just had, I found a place. Is it Chang's? Just called Chang's. Nothing else. Nothing else. Might be Chang's Thai. Might be might be a third word. I don't know, but it's Chang's, and it's a Thai place, and it's the first Thai thing I've had that I've ordered within 10 miles. That's really been Thai spicy. I like hot foods. I do, and I would like one really hot spicy thing on my plate with two regular things and control the heat that way. And Don is in there. Happy Easter, Don. At the camera, I'm trying to get train myself. I need to put a little orange sticker next to where the camera is because I'm always looking either at me. I don't know why. It's just the way I do it, or I look at the wrong end. And I'm looking at the wrong end right now. For some reason, I think that right side of the phone is the correct way to go. But happy Easter, Don. So Tracy's shopping. She's getting a ham. She's getting a few other things. We got a beautiful pineapple. We're going to do a standard pineapple on top of the ham with a cherry in the center thing. We're going classic this time around. Probably baked potatoes, maybe a couple sweet potatoes. I'm not sure what kind of ham. She told me it's in a text. I'll let you know. I don't. It's not spiral. It's just it's probably a shank or a small ham. Around. She told me it was about 8 pounds. It's a lot, but I mean, I plan on I plan on freezing a bunch of it. We do all of our own freezing and stuff, so that makes it a whole lot easier. I'm sure I can't imagine not with the bone. She knows I love the marrow. Oh, I love the marrow, ham marrow. I mean, with that one, you talk on that baby heavy like that and suck it down your throat. It's nirvana. I'm in the checkout line, she says. I told her I was going to be broadcasting, so she knows unless she asks for me, I ain't going to talk to my wife right now. No, I got 8 people in here. Well, I had 8 people. There might be one now. I really don't know. Perhaps we got to work on that. I'm not seeing anywhere where I know who's in this room right now. That's neat. I mean, that we get all the numbers from the other places, but I got like 120 some followers maybe on, if maybe a few more. I don't know, something like that on Facebook. A lot less than that, I'm sure, on Twitter. I'm rebroadcasting there live, and I always have the issue is if I blow this show or something comes and messes up the show, now I got to go 5 different places, now 4, I guess, but 4 different places and delete all these broadcasts. I wish there was, and I can understand privacy issues with technology companies that they might let you post something for me through you to them, but deleting it, I don't think you can do that. And I hope that Peter or Pablo comes in here and says different, or somebody who knows better than I do. I know some of those HAPS people here, the broadcasters, really got their system down pat. The app is beautiful, by the way, on Windows. I'm watching through Periscope. Are you up now? Kristen, how's that happening now? I thought they, um, that's weird. Yeah, you can tell me how that happened. I thought they closed up on the 31st. I know I took it out of my phone. I know that because they kind of told me you can watch this on Twitter. You can, watch whatever broadcast I had, could watch it on, I guess it would be Periscope, .com or whatever their address was. Uh, Still broadcasting to Periscope. That's cool. I, I won't broadcast that. I guess I can't, but not directly anyway. That's neat. I'm gonna definitely check that out. That's good to know. That's good info. So I got scallops. Again, I'm not gonna cook anything till she gets home because I gotta lug groceries in. Could do the first cooking of the French fries. Gotta look at the camera, John, right there. Um, I do French fries in 2 cooks. Okay, 2. And this is kind of 2 servings in my world anyway. I don't know. You can broadcast something with the router slows. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, going to work on that. So they were frozen cut fries. None of them are huge. It's one of those bags where your French fries come from small potatoes. They have, I know they have delivery sites now like that where you get misfit food. You know, I think it's called that. Why do Christians eat ham on Easter? I don't know why anybody does anything that they do. I don't know. Uh, Just down to the now, like you say, if I was really in the mood for it, a lot of time we'll have a beef roast, uh, prime rib, 2 bone, 3 bone, maybe tops, and get that rare. If I can get that, we have a restaurant that haven't been to 2 years. Thank you, China government, um, or whoever wants to take credit for it. I don't care. It's the whole freaking world is different. And I had somebody getting totally off subject, so I'll probably not get back to whatever we were talking about. Um, I put on Facebook there, yay, I got my first shot kind of a thing. I got the Pfizer shot. So I got, I got to go back for a shot number 2. And somebody's there like, you'll regret that. Oh, big, big wrong, 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 wrong. I'm like, go, I don't know you. Get off of my Facebook page for starters. And I don't care what you think about it. Right now, whoever said this, probably 30 years old, really healthy, got a lot going for him as far as relative to a lot of the population. I'll leave it at that. Okay. I'm heading for my mid 60s. Okay, I'm 62, but I'm getting closer to 63. Not a great, I take meds. Got to take meds, you know. And they're the kind of meds that if you got the stuff that I got, which is enough, gives you, severe effects if you get COVID. Severe effects. Good chance. Now, I'm not saying me, but I definitely know with my wife that I would be so scared to death. I'd be praying every second if she ever got it. She got her shot too, first shot. That's a start. And she's fairly isolated. She's doing the store thing, but everybody's got to eat. And she's really careful, of course. And here in New Jersey, you are not getting into anywhere without a mask. You're just not doing it. Numbers are on a rise again. Although more and more people are, my county has a 60% senior population, older than me. I'm a nurse, and the shot is safe and effective. I'm going by the data. I mean, when you're doing 3 million people a day, something is going to stick out. Now, I just hope it's not something horrible like thalidomide or something like that. That's going to, God knows what it does. We got science today that the computers are figuring all that stuff out, what it could do, and gives you reduced chances. But we're all taking a chance. We know that. It's either get it with no protection inside your body, no immune system to fight it off that's strong enough, or make it weaker, and now you're able to fight it. And the older you are, it's kind of common sense. That's why the older people are right there at the older sick people are right at the very top of the list with first responders. We're very close, very, very close. So I'm down the list a little ways, but if you go on, and this is anybody, if you go on Twitter, they have ShotBot, SHOTBOT. I don't know if it's one word or 2 words. I'm not sure about that. But I see 18 have been in and out. He's not cooking again. I'm not going to watch him anymore. A lot of my shows are kind of like that. Only one show did I never cook, and that was here on Haps, by the way. I was like, okay, well, you see all the prep. The prep's done. Now I just got to throw it together. So let me talk. And I know I just from listening to my own broadcast here, I know I got to talk up a little bit when my back is turned, or a lot of you guys just don't hear me quite as well. And I tend to believe it or not, I do. I tend to mumble anyway. And love your show. I watch them all. Yes, Don. See, yeah, Don's a follower for a long time and a well-appreciated friend of the show, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. So first thing I do, I got my leftover French fry oil from last time. I don't keep any kind of oil that any proteins have been cooked in, any fats have been cooked in. Strictly vegetable stuff. And the only thing, you see how clear that is. The only thing that's been in here is French fries last time I cooked. So I'm going to start off by putting that in there and seeing how much I think that we're going to need. And I think we're probably going to need maybe another cup. We keep our, there we are. Keep the oils right there. And I'll go cheap. I'll go vegetable oil. That should be more than enough for the amount of fries I got. Plus whatever's left over fit right back in that jar. Just about perfect. That's my thinking anyway. So I haven't checked to see if the space station is flying over tonight. I do know 2 nights ago, man, I had a great view. I had my phone in my hand, and you know, I did a show on the space station flying over a couple nights previous to that, and I played the video back, and I could see it really well. I was like right over my neighbor's window, and it was going across the sky, nice. And that was a pretty good. The brightness wasn't. It gets brighter as it gets higher up in the above the Earth. Okay, so when it's down lower, it doesn't quite get as much as sun, so it can start out dim. And pretty much where I stopped watching it or whatever was going on, because whoever said they couldn't see it, and I figured, well, maybe I couldn't greatly see it myself. So I gave up on that. But there was one 2 nights ago now that was nearly twice as bright. It was negative 4.3, which is an incredible brightness. Talk about being able to see that from, should be able to easily pick that up on the phone. Now, I just got my wife a Pixel 4a, 5G version of the Pixel 4a. Nice phone, very nice phone. And the light sensitivity on that is much better than the cameras on the iPhone 10. Comparative. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, as far as looking at the monitor goes and seeing how that goes. Picture to picture didn't test them to see if, yeah, it looks better, but it's got a lot of, pixelation in it, or a lot of noise in the picture. So I don't know that yet. I haven't tested it out, but decent picture. So I thought about taking that outside and trying to catch the space station. But it's not a matter of seeing it, because you're going to see it if I keep it in a certain spot of the screen and try to point at that spot a little bit, you see sort of where it's going to be. And if I can see it on the screen, you should be able to see it on the screen. So here I am, and I'm saying, I got 4 minutes, plenty of time to put it into apps. He didn't even put the gas on that oil. He wants us to think he's going to cook. We might have been born in April, but we weren't born this April, right? Something like that. So I'm out there, and I acid nap. So I knew it was going to go. It was going to rate. Here's the west. That's the west for me right there. And it was going to go up. This is going north now. Okay, going up in the sky about 45 degrees. So just like a roof, 45 degrees up, and it was going to disappear at about true north, about, say, a little further than, I should say, than the North Star. Okay, so it was about 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes worth of view time. The longer the view, the higher up it's got to be. You're not going to have a long view all the way across the sky. Born April 21st. Happy birthday coming up. Very cool. Got to remember my wife's birthday this year. That might be a good reminder to put in my phone. Days at this point don't have a lot of relevancy to me. This whole retired for 3 months and 4 days, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I went out yesterday to start my car. So I skipped. I didn't do the space station, but you would have seen it the other night. When it gets down to the -3 and 4 numbers, it's a guarantee you're going to see it. But it's just a dot on the screen. There's nothing else out there. I wanted to finish one thought anyway. Nothing else out there to compare it. Like, you're not seeing the house, and you're seeing the space station go over. You might catch a window and be able to see it go for a little bit, and then it's out of sight. So I want to do it. I can't do it with my telescope. It just moves too fast, and there's no software that tracks the space station. I don't know why that is. Small target. It's only the size of a football field, and right now it's up at 282 miles, which is 100 miles from where it normally is. That's crazy high for the space station. So that's going to make it. You're going to see it longer because it's up higher when it comes around. And it comes around every 90 minutes somewhere. It makes a rotation around the Earth roughly every 90 minutes. So 15 times a day, there's a chance you could see it, but 12 of those hours or so are going to be daytime, so you're not going to see it. And it's a matter, but spot the station. Try that. Spot the station. All one word.com. And you get just a flyover map that tells you, hey, in 10 minutes, it's going to be visible for 5 minutes across your sky. That's pretty cool. Just subscribe, Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, this is it. This is where the broadcasting is going to happen now. want to thank Periscope for all those years for putting up with everything they put up with. They had terrible, and I mean terrible administration or moderation, terrible moderation. The stuff that went on there it was sickening most of the time. I mean, you had your great shows on thousands of topics, of course, but then you had men don't sit around and I mean totally ditz with hatred and malice other men. Typically, there's a couple out there, I guess, but women, oh my God, what they did on Periscope. Uh, how you can't sue just because you're on Periscope or Haps, that doesn't make you a public figure. I don't believe that. That just can't be. Okay, I'm gonna mix the oil up a little bit and take a heat temperature off of it here, 216, 222 in the middle. Okay, something you guys, if you haven't seen, I keep a heat gun. I use this at work. Now I use it. It peaked out at 237 when I caught the edge of the pan. Okay, but very handy thing. You can't measure meat temperatures with it because you're only taking it from the surface. That's it. I'm taking the surface temperature of the oil. It's up at 248. There we go, 248. So handy though, $18. This cost me on Amazon. Company, just to let you know, in case you ever want one, I think it's handy. Checking your oven temperature out, checking your oils and stuff like that, your frying pan temperature, so you don't scorch your oils. But you got to get it hot enough, but not too hot. Nice thing to have right here. This comes in very handy when I do the scallops. Okay, so it turned up, but E-Tech City, ETEK CITY, $18. There's a dozen different models. Don't you don't have to buy that one. You don't have to buy any of them. So I got my scallops here. I got to season them up. Tracy was in line, so that means that she's should be home fairly soon, which means I'll be cooking fairly soon too. Okay, this burner just doesn't get as hot as the other one for sure. I'm way too low right now. It's up to 278. To 278 right now. It'll get to 350. That's where I want it to be. And do the fries one time, just till they get a soft crunchiness about the outside. I don't want them brown, not even close to brown. I just don't want them all mushing up together. And again, these are packaged frozen fries. I thaw them out completely. This is almost a 2-day process. You can do it, in an hour. Yeah. But if you can take 2 days, why would you take an hour to thaw out your fries? Now, pretty much I'll take them out, spread them out on paper towel, get that initial moisture that's from that bag off of them, and then take the paper towel off, put them where they can dry out. Let them get. I mean, they're not wet whatsoever. Not wet whatsoever. They're not going to go crazy when they hit the oil or anything like that. But I'm going to cook them one time, and I'm going to cook them so they're barely got texture. They make a little noise when you stir them around. Okay, and that's it's a great way. Then you could take your time. You could cook them tomorrow. It's no lie. You could take it, let them cool down, put them in the fridge. Southeast coastal Georgia. I know who that is, Alexis. Thank you for coming in, Alexis. Just doing some twice cooked fries. Just going to get the first batch on. I get some scallops over here. Let me see if I can not disconnect you. I've never been good at this. Okay, hang on a second. Let me switch camera angles. Camera angle. There we go. That's better. I think that's better. Here's the scallops, and they are huge. Okay, I'm watching my oil temperature too. Nice size scallops. Haven't seasoned any of them yet. Been on paper towel. They've been all drained. These were frozen cryo packed. I think they may have come from Trader Joe's. I'm not sure. I think they vacuumed theirs. Okay, here's my oil temperature now, 320. According to where I go in the pan, I sort of average it out. So say the high number is 330. As soon as I put the fries in, and although the fries, they are thawed, they are room temperature. Okay, they got a nice color about them already. They look like, frozen fries. Okay, they're going to go in just a second. I could probably, let me just toss a couple in. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try to. I'm watching the camera doing this. That's not a good thing to do. Oh, we all know that. So Alexis, how are you? I think you have new sound. Uh-oh. Do I have somebody's hearing me? Uh-oh, Stu. Hi, Stu. I don't think I'm covering up the mic anyhow. I've been dying for fried scallops. Yeah, these are nice ones. Now I'm not going nuts with the spice. You could go put anything on it if you want, of course, but I'm going to keep it simple because I want to cook them pretty fast and furious. You see the French fries are going good. This is where I should get the tripod out because I know people really love the cooking shots. All right, that's mixing them really more than I want to. All right, this is one of those things you put them in, you let them set, make sure they're not sticking together. Let them set. Let me back up a little bit so you know perspective-wise what we got going there. Hi, John. You are missing all the hellos. How's that happening? I have a, looks nice. Scroll with a thumbs up from JB. Thank you, JB. Yeah, I'm missing all kinds. Thank you. And the voices in the house. My goodness. I see a lot of them came across mighty quick. This is what happened. I was looking at the front of the phone for a while. Now I'm looking, well, I still look at the front of the phone, but I switch camera angles. All right. Again, I want to get them so they bounce off each other. They just don't bend and move around. Scallop-wise, let me see what we got here. Let me see. My hot oil's doing good. That's all garlic and Thai chilies in there. Okay. I mean, you can see how thick it is. I just add more oil to it and pull that garlic out and use that when I want to. But I'm sure not going to make anything spicy that Tracy's going to have to endure, especially these crazy price scallops. I'm going to make a mess right here. Just going to sprinkle salt on everything. Both sides eventually. Okay, back to the pepper. Forgive me for running around. I am freehanding it here. This is not exactly my thing. Come on, pepper. Come on, spread around. A little more on the pepper on this end. Oh, I got to stick with the garlic powder, but I got to watch this garlic powder. I'm about to take these fries out, though. You have to just start to bounce off each other. Whoop, give you a better view. 56 people been in here. Hi, guys. Thank you. Anybody who's still here, appreciate you stopping by. I'm just going to hit these light on one side. This is a super, super fine garlic powder. So I got to be really careful how much I put on these. I'm just going to hit this other side. I'm going to wait and turn them around in a minute. I'm going to put you back up in the air. I hate to do that. We have such a thing going here. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I always get this wrong. I don't want to disconnect anybody. Okay, is that it? That's it. I think I got it. Oh, I'm back. Yay. Guess I never left realistically. The fries are coming out. We're just going in paper towel. Nothing fancy. This is only the first cook. Just remember that, okay? They're going to get cooked again right when the scallops are done. Alrighty. So he's got the slightest little bit of brown on them. Not even really that. There's not a whole lot. They're just tempered. Let's just put it this way. They got some physical strength now. When they go back in, they're going to go back in much hotter oil. And they're going to be done in maybe 5 minutes time. We like our fries well done. We don't want wimpy fries. We want them really brown. And that's coming up. And Alexis is probably gritting her teeth watching me use metal on this pan. I'm bad about that, but I'm bad about using plastic in oil too. And I know I can handle it. I get that. That's just me. I'm silly about those things. Okay, so first cooking on the fries. They don't look all that different, but they are crispy. They got bite to them. Not quite crispy yet, but fries are done. First cook of the fries are done. Okay. Put them back here. Got the pan out for the scallops. Just waiting for my wife to come home. I'm not going to cook those till she gets home so you can hang out or go visit and come back. I mean, that'd be nice. I'd like that. 8 new messages. Yay. That's what I had to do is I had to stop it. Oh, I'll tell you what, in the portrait mode, this drives me nuts trying to read these. I got to do this or my finger's going to be in the way. I'll go back to JB's writing down, look nice. Hello from coastal Georgia. I caught that. I have no sound. Oh, I've been dying for fried scallops. Indeed. John, you missing all your hellos, but I got the peace signs and everything, but I got that time. Thank you, voice. Come on. Oh, God, I hate that. This is such a pain using this in landscape mode, doing this here. I think my wife is home. Yeah, she's home. I ordered 6 fried scallops, 6 medium-sized scale, $27. Yeah, the price, you pay a fortune. You hate to pay how much you pay when you're buying stuff at the supermarket. Um, and I guess that, see, no, I ordered 6. Okay, you ordered medium fried. Fried. I had to read the fried part. Yeah, nothing cheap. Nothing cheap. And if you were to cook that yourself, would it definitely cost you less obviously, but then you can screw it up if you're not good with seafood's tough. I mean, I should say it's difficult to cook. Already, be back in. You see us walking by. I'll be right back. Come in. Say, come on up. How much you got? Can't hear me. Oh, coming, folks. Preparing groceries. No. Bag number, well, 1, 2, and 3, I guess. ShopRite had asparagus, 99 cents a pound. That's a good buy. Summertime, this stuff's going to cost you $5 a pound. Totally crazy. Be right back again. I see 8 new messages. How can that be? Love you guys. See you in just a second. I think it's going to take 2 quarts. You got more stuff? Okay. Take one more trip. 2 arms full. I can't remember what that. How am I getting? Ah! Whoever was asking about the ham, it's Cook's brand shank half ham. There we go. had to heave it up. There's the ham. So that's tomorrow's adventure. And who knows? Might come on here for a while. Do some work with that. Got one more grocery run to do and be right back, guys. Whew. Getting old for this. Need a young person to move in. Just needs room and board. I'll feed him. Gladly feed him. I got the first trip of the French fries done. Okay. Last of the stuff. Oh, 3 more bags. That's a lot for 2 people. Read some messages. Haps, you got to tell me what I'm doing wrong. My God. I try to scroll and I can't. Namaste. Indeed. Thank you. Oh, hello from Mumbai. Very cool. You know what the problem is, guys? You've probably seen me look like an idiot here. It's really hard to scroll when the text when you're in the landscape mode. You got a really small touch area, and if you don't touch it right, then it goes to this whole new screen that I'm looking at right now. It's pain. And hey, Mr. John, why am I having trouble? Oh, hi, John. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And Stu, who needs a deep fryer? Yeah, deep fryer. Now, we I don't think we've ever had a deep fryer. I don't think we have one, do we?
What?
Deep fryer.
No, I've never heard one.
I didn't think we did. Did you see the video I sent you a food broadcast ago on Haps?
I almost bought one once.
I don't think so. I don't think it's no.
I figured your mom would enjoy one.
Yeah,
She would have loved it.
much as she liked to do batches of chicken and stuff.
Shrimp, chicken, all that.
Yep. I got a ham 2 cents from the butcher. For 2 cents, butcher screwed up. That's a good screw up, Kristen. Good deal. Wow. Yeah, this is one of the freebie ShopRite ones. You know, the freebie. You spend $20,000 on groceries and they give you a ham, kind of a deal. But it's God, I hate this feature. Perhaps do something about that. Landscape mode, scrolling up and down the text, don't work. It sucks. It takes you to another page. I hate that. Oh. Anyway, how you doing, guys? Here's tomorrow's ham. Again, it's Cook's is the brand name.
Okay.
Shank ham half. There we go. I think you can see that. That's what we got. What's that?
You remember how we got that ShopRite card from when we bought the car for waiting?
Right.
I didn't know how much it was. I finally used it. Finally remembered. It was $25.
That's nice.
So I got a free ham and 25 off.
Wow. That came with the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy handed me a ShopRite card.
Sort of. Wow.
Apologize for waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, we did quite a while.
$25.
$25 ShopRite card.
$5 or $10 at the most.
That's a decent deal, yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Just catching my breath, guys. That's all I'm doing. Alrighty, you hungry?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Coleslaw. What are we doing here?
I'm ready to. Can you give me a second or two?
Okay.
I have a bottle of water somewhere in that mix that I bought that I'm dying for. I forgot.
Okay, I'm looking.
I got it in the car and I drove away going, oh, I forgot to turn the bottle of water on.
4 bags, no water, 5 bags. 6 bags. 7 bags, found it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Dasante.
Thank you. Dasani. No tea.
What added tea?
No, it has no tea.
There's
Either
no tea.
regular or beverage.
Wow. Dasani waters, no tea. I always put a tea in that. I don't know why. We caught up here. I hope I'm caught up, guys. Please forgive me, but I am going to. They always ask about making haps better because it's great. I think it's great.
Do you like that candle?
Okay.
I don't want to stick a fish in here.
Okay. It should. They smell beautiful.
Still, when you cook them, they always stink.
Yep. Okay. Like the candle time.
I always use a toothpick.
So they gave Tracy a $25 coupon for making us wait a bit longer than we should have when she bought her car.
Yeah, I didn't know how much it was. Kept on forgetting to use it every time we went to the food store.
Yeah, so she used it today. La 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 la. $25. That's pretty nice. Put that right back where it was. Clean. A little of my mess. I didn't flip all my scallops. Let me wash my hands. They're all dried and everything. I was seasoning them, but I didn't flip them to season side too. Okay. Back on track now. Here we go. So let me flip these over. Easy enough to tell. I only flipped 2. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I believe there's 12 here. Okay. Let me grab my tripod. I think you're going to enjoy this part. I'll be right back.
I looked at 4 places for the cherries. I only found by where they put all the toppings for all the ice cream.
Never mind, it makes sense.
I looked down the baking aisle. I looked down the aisle where they have like all the drink mixers and the little olives and onions and stuff for drinks.
Here's my tripod.
Not there.
Right.
And I finally found it by the ice cream.
Okay, she's looking for cherries to put inside the pineapple to put on top of the ham. Don't look for. I don't like fluffernutter.
Oh, you don't?
No, I just said I didn't know if they still made it because I haven't heard of it for years.
I've seen it, but they don't have any there.
So this is what the phone screws into right here quite nicely. It pivots 8 different ways, which is really cool. I have most of them locked, so I can't do a lot with that. That's my little tripod. I've had it forever. I probably had this 15 years or more, something like that. Anyway, all right, I got to move stuff here if I'm going to put you in the tripod. That's the problem. Put the salt and pepper back after I do side 2. Getting ahead of myself here. Salt first. Just go around, hit them. Missed a few there. Hit with the pepper. I know this is the sort of thing you should see on with the tripod. I'm sorry. Oh, let me see. Get my oil out of the way. Trying to make the place so it's tripod friendly. Because it's pretty cook quick. Basically, it's just got to make the coleslaw. That's the only thing here left to do beside put. Here we go. Put the tripod in the frying pan. For now. Where's that eject button? There's the eject button. Okay, flip you. Did I flip you right? I don't think I flipped you right. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Okay. Keep you down there. Bring you, I think, over this way. There we go. That should do it. I just got to make sure the tripod's not top heavy with the phone. That's the only thing I have to watch out for. Alrighty, there we go. Everybody see that okay? It looks like it shows I got a great signal. And I'm scrolling up, but I think I'm done with the messages. Wow. 74 people been in here. Thank you all. Nice to see you. Nice to see you show up, I should say. Thank you. Okay. Catch up if you haven't been here. Okay, I've already cooked these French fries. These were frozen, crinkle cut French fries. I've already cooked them one time, just to the point where they got a little crispiness to them, just at least a little bit, so they don't stick together. They're not too floppy or anything like that, okay? They will be cooked the second time at a high temperature, just as the scallops finish cooking. All right, I put them back in. Tracy's taking a short break here. Let me turn you around. Where am I? There I am. Here's my normal mount. If you can see it off to the right hand side, I guess, of the screen. Right there. That's where you're usually watching me from. Okay, just to give you a heads up. Let me sit you back. And I'm mentioned by Linda. Hi, Linda. And good evening to the beautiful wife, John says. Oh, come on, Haps, fix this stupid issue with the text. My God. Oh. But no, I didn't see the video. Suyog, I didn't see how. Send me a link again. Okay, I guess it's going to. It's in here, I imagine. Getting lots of waves from Linda. Hi, Linda. I'm making scallops here. Soon, I got actually the tripod's in the frying pan, so I got to get a different thing to lay the tripod on. Get a cutting board. As long as this burner isn't too warm, I don't think it's too warm now. If I can put my hand on there, I can put a tripod on there. What's the worst going to happen, right? Famous last words. Famous last words. Okay, scallop pan. Just checking my my tripod set up here. Okay, that'll work. And Don says hi to Sugar Drops. So the fries haven't been salted. They've only been cooked a little while. I'll get that oil going back there again soon. What else we got going on here? Over on this end, down our scallops. Give you, forgive my use of the tripod. My God, so that's how big they are. I'll grab one of the really big ones, but that's sizable. That's the palm of the hand thing, if we like to measure that way. Okay, so there's salt, pepper, and garlic only on one side. I don't think I put garlic the other side. I put so little on it, don't make a lot of difference. I want to really taste the scallops. I mean, that's kind of the whole idea. And here, I'm waiting on you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I might stop dead because Tracy's got to make the coleslaw up to go along with this because I want to eat everything at one time, of course. I'll go back here. So I just got to heat this pan up, put enough oil there to make it happy, get all the scallops in as quick as I can so they have a same cook time on each side, pretty much. I'll try to go around in a circle so they get even cook. And it's about at a high temperature, a little more than a minute on each side. Just a little more. They're big. These are pretty much big. So after that, you start having problems with how they're going to get spongy on you or have a little too much spring. They shouldn't. A good scallop should never have that. Okay, give me just a second, guys. Be right back. Stare at the frying pan for a minute. Oh, I'm looking at the number of 77 people in here. I'm going, boo. What they do with our Periscope, they took all those viewers away. A lot of them anyway. That's okay. It was bound to happen one of these days. At least they let us stay where we can get access to all those videos. I mean, that's an important thing. And somebody told me on here a while ago that she was watching me on Periscope. So it might be Periscope TV. I don't know if it's the app itself or not. Weird.
What?
I was talking to you. I thought you.
No, I wasn't even paying attention to you.
No, she wasn't listening.
Why would I?
Yeah, why on earth would my wife listen to me? That's craziness. That's crazy talk.
Absolutely.
Crazy talk. So scallops are ready. She's just gonna mix coleslaw. It's coleslaw mix, and what do you put in it?
Mayonnaise with
mayonnaise.
Did you use a mayonnaise?
No. No, it's probably behind all the leftover Thai food.
No, it's not. Believe it or not.
Well, it's got to be in there. We have a jar of mayonnaise hiding from us.
I got the refrigerator from hell. No, it's not. There's no mayonnaise on it.
Okay.
Absolutely no mayonnaise. I bought another jar because they had it on sale.
Let me switch around, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta take a picture.
Go.
I know I've seen it. I know I've put it on stuff. I know I have. I don't see any.
I think we used the last little bit of what I had. Never opened another drawer.
I don't know what you made. I don't remember. I don't remember that.
I made tater salad.
Low battery.
I made a couple of things of coleslaw. So yeah, probably gone. Sandwiches. What have you? They're gone.
Okay, power supply.
I need some vinegar. Where is it? Right here. Vinegar.
Make sure I run this low so the candle touch the candle.
Vinegar.
Don't need my phone cable touching the candle.
I didn't say no.
I didn't hear it. Hang on. Can't tell if it's charging or not. Oh, cut me a break. I assume it's charging. Can't imagine why it wouldn't be. I just don't see anything on the screen. Sorry for the shots, guys. Tracy's just got to make. Did you ever figure out what else you put in it there?
Mayonnaise, vinegar, pepper, celery seed.
That's a biggie.
And that's about it.
No garlic, none of that stuff?
No garlic.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's it.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's see what else here is.
Well, that's only take me a second. I'm going to start stuff. Okay, I probably can't keep the fries on that back burner. It's not going to get hot enough. So I'm working on a slight change in the setup here. Come on, cable. Why did they give you a 3-foot cable? I don't want the assistant. Go away. Seriously? Guys, I hope you can hear me. There we go. I don't know. I brought a Google Duo Assistant or something. Rosemary. Hi, Rose. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Nice of you. Forgive me for just aiming toward my frying pan here. There we go. Good to see you. Hope all's well. It's nice to follow you and see you on Facebook for sure. I always wanted to ask about Ronnie. I assume he doesn't do the Facebook thing, and I definitely heard you mention him a few times. Of course, it's been 35 years, I guess, since we've seen each other, any of us. So, hope everything is well there. And yes, everything is fine with us. We're doing good. Okay, you got that done?
Almost.
All right, I'm just kind of trying to catch up here. I got to move my my tripod around with the cable. There we go. Much better. So, where are we? Let me get down to cooking then. It's cook time, guys. I'm just heating that oil up in the background. My little tripod sliding all over the place. Yep.
Okay. Where are you?
I don't know.
Celery seed. We're right here.
It's that big jar, Rose. You're used to that little jar.
I'm used to a little one. I'm shocked I found that at Walmart.
Yeah.
I was so surprised.
Okay. Whoops.
Usually they don't have the fancier slices.
Oh, this is that stupid burner that don't like the light, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I cleaned off the igniter. I don't know what the issue of it is.
I don't know.
Come on. Now the lighter's out of fuel. There we go. Hope that's not a sign of things to come. So I want to get that back up this time around.
Oh, and sugar.
375. Oh, and sugar goes in the coleslaw as well.
A little bit. A couple teaspoons.
Yep. Now
to your liking.
Let me unlock this thing. Get over to the scallop pan. Okay. I'm just going to check the heat temperature of that oil once in a while. Again, with my heat gun, I'll hit it right now. And you'll see it's only 190 degrees, so we got a ways for that to happen. So I want the oil to heat up. I want to get the scallops done really quick. Mm-hmm. Tracy's super close to having the coleslaw done. She's over there. I can't get the camera over that way.
I'll show them in a minute.
Okay. I'll show them before you mix it, or whatever you're going to do. You can do it right here where the frying pan is.
Yeah, I'll get this.
Okay, so Tracy's coming around. No, Ronnie, don't do the Facebook thing. I didn't think so, but he said to tell you hello. Very cool. Yeah, it's been, I guess, since graduation, literally. High school graduation is a long time ago now. Ronnie's one of those friends. The only one I can think of that. Look, there's Tracy. Stop shaking.
Jar.
Lower. Stay still. Okay.
It's mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, pepper, and some sugar, a little bit of white sugar.
Okay.
And then in this bag, what I do, I take it out of the shredded bag, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then
I should hold this by hand. It's easier.
I
There we
put
go.
in, about that much of celery seeds.
Okay. About almost a tablespoon.
I'd say almost a tablespoon, yeah.
What was that?
More,
Oh, you
but
just
that
put more
was
in?
about,
Okay.
I think I need more.
Coleslaw bag.
I think I need more pepper.
Here's your,
Thank you. Yeah, I ground some, but I'll
here's your
put some.
pepper. You don't need salt.
No salt.
You can put that over there, okay?
Yeah, I don't put salt in it because sometimes the mayonnaise is a little salty.
That's a fact.
And then I just pour this in.
Okay, update on the oil temperature to 50 right now. Okay, so that's all your stuff, your vinegar, your mayo your sugar.
A little bit of sugar. And I take it and I just shake it. That's all I do. It gets nicely coated. Stick it in the fridge until dinner's done.
Okay, that's the coleslaw part.
It.
Life is easy.
Is.
Life can be easy sometimes. Okay, back here at the oil. Back at the oil. That's just got some French fry crumbs in it. Okay, we're in a 260 range. We want another 100 degrees on that easy. Okay, I'm hoping that burner can give that much temperature. I know I'd have to do it on the big burner, and I don't want to do that. Now, they don't take long to cook. They won't take much longer than doing the scallops. Forgive my oil spill, a little bit of oil spill. That's my thing. I'm there for the oil spills. Okay, we're going to get the big burner finally going. Yay. I want to get this around 400 degrees or so, maybe even a little bit above 400 degrees. I want to get that skillet you're looking at. Okay, and I'm going to use an avocado oil because it handles the heat really well. All right, do not get temperatures of 400 degrees and above anywhere near virgin or extra virgin olive oil. If it just says olive oil, you're fine. You can go almost to 450 safely without hitting a smoke temperature. Let's see, all three of us listening to John Denver and oh my God, the Philadelphia Freedom Song. And oh God. Yeah, I'm singing that. I got the headphones on, top of my lungs. In Ronnie's room, of course. And here comes his mom and dad in the room looking at us saying, like, what on earth is going on in here? Just one of those times, or 235 in a frying pan. Okay, so it's heating. You see the little red dot in there. Yeah, there's some things you just remember. It's crazy because I got to be honest. Let me switch this around. Oh, I turned the microphone off. Maybe I did that before too. I'm not sure. And that's my rig. We're down to a point. There we go. Right there. That's my rig for when I want to catch the whole kitchen shot. Just like to say that because it's back there. But that's one of the memories I definitely have. It's cool that you remember it too. And sometimes stuff that means something to one person don't mean too much to another. 350 almost on the frying pan. I'm on the wrong side here. Hang on. 350 were 360, 380, 390. Okay, again, I want to get around 425, somewhere around there. We'll work that part out. Okay, almost. I got to stir that up a little bit. That's why you get some oddball oil temperatures. Your oil's not mixed up, so you're not getting an average temperature. So around 330 now. It's coming along good. This pan's about ready. Okay, we're 400. I'm going to turn it down to about an 8. Instead of a 10, it's on a 10 right now. It's too much. We don't want to go there. Make sure the oil's okay in the back. Avocado oil. That's just salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Okay, I'm going to put down probably 1/8 of a cup. Not that much. 1/8 of a cup. I'll live with that. Just enough to coat the bottom. But it goes kind of right to shimmering because it's getting really close to that temperature, that magic temperature. You know, restaurants don't cook stuff at low temperatures. Why should you? That's kind of always my thought. And I'm going to get them in there. Start getting them in there. Go right to sizzle mode. Takes a second to get them in. There's 12 of them here, I think. Seems like a lot of trips. And last one. Okay. Again, I'm going to watch the temperature. Temperature is really important on scallops. Okay. See how much we dropped by, actually I'm hitting the scallop. There we go. That's more like it, but we did drop about 20 degrees because I brought the heat down a little bit, so I'm cranking it back up. The oil over here has a 362. I'm going to slow that down. I don't want the scallops to get ahead of the fries or vice versa. Oh, we have new, I don't know which one's new or not. Too many of them. Again, we're going to go about a minute. That's about it. Make sure they move around. Oops, that one flipped. You literally want them to float on that oil just a little bit. You get the best sear when you have that oil make the contact. You know, it's the glue for the heat, is what it is. I'm ready to, nope, not quite ready. He's kind of, I got to go back to work and get, this is terrible, but I left my tongs at work at the Christmas party. And I didn't bring them home. Well, guess what? They belong to work now. I let them go just a hair longer. The side. These are difficult to fix scallops up with, for sure. Ones I had are very different shapes. You bought the same type as the ones you had. We'll see about that. The tiny one there trying to hide. That's probably the prettiest one of the bunch. Okay, so I'm keeping that temperature up. Temperature, what am I hitting here? Same style as I got here. I don't care how long they are, it's the same size. The other ones were flatter. Okay, there's the scallops. Our oil still got to go a little bit. Not up to 400 yet. I got to crank it way up because these are getting done really quick. They look pretty. They look pretty on camera. Let's put it that way. Get a colored plate so they look a little prettier. Running back and forth between the French fry oil, which is at 405, and the scallops, which are coming out really, really soon here. Throwing the oil around them one time, just surface coat those babies with a nice seal. Now remember, these are pretty big. I don't want to undercook them, but the medium-sized ones are done, small to medium. They're done right now. You can feel that. The problem with these tongs is that the actual grip surface is just a point. Unless you're grabbing something big, you can't grab something smaller. That's the problem. If I try to grab these, I chase it all over the pan. Yeah, just like that. Okay, this one. I sure don't want to break them apart trying to flip them. Pretty. Really down to 2 of them to cook. I'm just trying to get the other ones out as quick as I can here. Make it look pretty as could be. It's just that doneness is a huge issue. Overdone is too easy to do. It's like squid. It's just really difficult to do. Then I'm going to let it sit in the pan for just a minute. Okay, not even a minute, but I'm going to put the fries in now. Make sure I hold the napkins back. Okay. And they went right into a good vigorous boil. Okay, they don't take that long for sure. These here, come on. Oh, this tripod can be a pain. Okay. See, I just left the heat on the pan. They've been off. Been off for a while. But it makes a pretty scallop. Makes a pretty scallop. Until I drop it on the stove. Yeah, me and those tongs are not friends. Okay, you hear the fries going, probably better than you hear me. Okay. Not going to do anything with the scallops, but let them sit there for a little bit. Fries are browning quickly now. Second cook. Frozen crinkle cut fries, totally thawed out. Let drain on newspaper. Take that back. On paper towel for a very long time. And once you get all that water off, you can do amazing stuff with it quickly, which is kind of what the point of doing fries twice cooked is. Our oil temperature, which is churning around really good here, 321. We got it on high. That's as high as that burner's going to go. I want that more like 400. So, but they're really almost done. I'll flip you over to the big burner. Get that on. They are cooking quick. They're maybe a minute, 2 minutes out tops. The crunchiness is crazy. And the center is so airy. Really, really nice. I'll start plating up here in just a second. Back. Plating in the background. I'm not sure if you can see. You see back over there? I don't think you can really see over there. I'm starting to plate there. Fries will be coming out in about a minute. Oh, that's nice. The strainer screw just fell apart. Huh. Little ring fell off of here. Okay, fries are just about there. When they're banging off of each other and real crunchy, that's where we want them. So that's the second cook. And that second cook just really seals the potato in there nicely. Not even going to really strain them. I'm just going to go ahead while I'll strain them here. I'm not going to paper towel them. See, if they came out of a first fry, you'd have to shake a lot more oil off. Second fry, not the case. Not exactly sure why. I guess because they were already hard to start with. Okay, here's the second batch of fries. These I'm going to get out into a bowl. I'm going to put a little paper towel in there. I just don't want them to cook anymore. Remember to let them drain a little bit on the spoon. I just toss some oil in there with it. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Okay, and I'm going to salt the ones that are on the plate. Salt these ones. I know you're not seeing any of that. Sorry about that part. Okay, let me dish out the coleslaw. I can't see where I got you looking. I am really sorry about that. Okay, get the coleslaw in the fridge. I'm just out of room. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of groceries everywhere now. Okay. Coleslaw and a beer. You know a beer's going to happen. Okay. Give one more good shake up in case stuff sits on the bottom. Hit it in a bowl. I'll get the bowl over so you guys can see it in just a second. And then the show is over. Till next time. We might take a peek or something in the oven tomorrow for the ham. I'm not sure yet. But let me get down on this. I'm probably going to have to lift the tripod up. There we go. That's a little better. So scallops. Let's get in on those scallops. Scallops. Oh my God. Oh, scallops. Oh, French fries. Crispy and done. And coleslaw finished here. Be right back, guys. Give Tracy. She somehow gets through everything with just a fork. I'm not that lucky. Crispy fries there, dear. Tracy's loving the crispy fries. Okay, all the burners are off. The rest of the fries are right here. They've been salted. Gotta try them, of course. Super crunchy. Oh, man. I would say they are hot. That's kind of what I just did was take them out of there. Yeah. Oh, crispy fries. I know I hate the sound of people eating. I'm sorry about that. But let me. You have any luck with the? Everything seems too big. It's like I'm zoomed in some. I just think it's because I have a lack of space in the kitchen here that I work with. So let me get this plate out. So this is kind of our pre-Easter dinner. You know, that's what we do. You mean you eat even when it's not Easter? Yes, I do. Okay, here's the bowl for the coleslaw. There's the coleslaw in the bag. Nothing wrong with this. It works well. It works well with the claws. Grab this out. Tongs work very well for coleslaw. It's just small things. You can't maneuver small things with the pointy ones. Okay. We still got at least another full helping of coleslaw there. Since I'm done using these, I'm just gonna start taking these off. Trying to put the pretty sides up. These gave up some liquid at the end. I'm kind of surprised about that. Okay. And give Tracy the big ones. It's smaller here. How's your scallops? Okay. If you ate a fry, you can have scallop. That's a fact. Okay, last thing I'm going to show, guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and take off here. Okay, I got to hold it in my hand again. Oh, I'm not a waiter, server. Forgive me, server. Look, you guys have a nice evening. Thank you so much, Rose. If you're still there or not, thanks for coming in. So coleslaw, quick, really quick. Mayo and vinegar and some sugars, some pepper, celery seed, and that's kind of it, I think. And scallops cooked, twice cooked French fries. Why is the picture all jittery? What's going on, Haps? I always like to blame Haps. Okay, guys, it's going to be it. Let me get over here, turn around, and let me say goodbye to you guys. Thank you for coming in. Hour and 14 minutes, 104 people. It's a start. If you watch the show, if you like the show, if anything about the show you like the show, please follow. It'd be nice to see you again. And thanks for coming in. Good night, everybody. God bless. Have a great weekend.